Is my mic finally not exploding and going behind the scenes? I hope so. What's up, Reapers? My name's Seth, and we are back again for more Trove. Luxian is back, everybody. And he's got some pretty exciting stuff, if I do say so. Let's turn off reshade so that you can see. Ugh! I'm like so used to this game being bright and vibrant. But today we're going to be taking a look at his inventory. I'm going to show you the items that are tradable, which is quite a bit of them, actually. Some of these you are going to want to actually buy. I'm really happy that Luxian has actually seemed to have been fixed. Because originally when he came around, he was like a garbage man. Like, seriously, he would come around delivering trash, prop items and stuff. Everybody wanted him dead. We tried to kill him earlier, but everybody kept ruining it. And, yeah, so anyways, we've moved him over slightly. So I guess that's the worst we can do to this guy. Ba-bum! Check it all out. So these two things right here that are absolutely disgusting, I don't know what they have to do with today specifically. Is it National Poop Day? I don't know. But we got a disgusting Q-tip staff style. So I guess I can show you what this looks like, but I don't know. I don't really want to. Ew, staff thing. Oh, it's a melee style. I thought that was a staff style, dude. Like, geez Louise. And then the odorous dew head thing right here. Bloop. So that's going to be what each of these look like. Kind of ended up messing it up because my video effects on my weapon, but as you can kind of see, the poop on your head and the staff style. You don't want it. You don't want any of those because you're going to be able to get those with style unlockers and stuff like that. The Bitten Kitten, which since the original concept of the game, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure they actually changed this mount because I honestly don't remember it actually having this witch's hat. Is it just me? Any old school players know whether or not this thing ended up having it? But either way, it's a bouncing mount. It's okay. Came around during like Halloween, I guess, just based on the hat. And then for some reason, we've got like these two things right here are brand new, but we'll look at that in a minute. Wings of Shadowy Descent. Now, normally, these I think were gotten out of the Chaos chest or something like that once upon a time ago. Shadowy Descent. These are actually really cool wings. Very cool. Like, look at these. These came out very shortly after the turkey wings that they ended up adding on the Thanksgiving event a couple of years back, because you can kind of see that they're kind of a reskin of those wings, but they're really cool. They're kind of shadow themed and everything like that. Really awesome wings for sure. Definitely worth checking out. And more importantly than that, they're tradable, guys. So we've actually got a tradable set of wings, and they're also really good ones. So on console, obviously, the prices are going to be different, but on PC, you can see people bumping it down to 140. These wings were going for 250k, if not a full 300k. So they're worth investing in. If you actually have the spare dragon coins, you might want to buy these guys. Because, of course, the Trove Heroes update didn't end up coming with any dragons that are going to end up... Well, I guess the new dragons do use dragon coins, but you got a long time to wait before you get those bad boys, unless you buy them out of the pack, right? And then the awesome ball, which... I don't know. I mean, this mount, honestly speaking, has been here since, like, the closed beta. And it's always never... been something that I've been into. I don't know why this game, like, it was obsessed at the beginning of the game with this whole, like, face style. Like, there is actually a face style for it and everything, but either way, it's a bouncing ball mount. And then Sebastian, which used to actually be, like, one of the starting mounts, and then they ended up throwing us Slow Sebastian instead. Well, when I say starting mount, I'm pretty sure you just had to get it out of the store, but either way, it's just kind of standard Sebastian, so you get a faster version of Slow Sebastian, right? Which is still really weird even for me to this day, the fact that you actually have like two mounts that are the exact same, one of them just being slower than the other. But either way, it's just a standard horse. He's got a very rugged, manly jaw, so it's definitely worth checking out. And then the cardboard coaster. This is probably my favorite mag rider because normally the mag rider that I'm always using is just this rickety minecart. I just think that it looks so stupid, like having your character in this thing. It looks adorable. You know, it's like any character that tries to act intimidating suddenly just looks like an idiot. But we've got this guy right here, which is going to be 50 more mastery, and is also tradable, guys. So you got to keep that in mind because this thing is exclusive, as of right now anyways. Maybe there will be a way that we can get this later on. But no, actually, this is going to be the first thing that is exclusive to Luxian. You can actually see right here, it even has its own tab. So this is something that's definitely worth grabbing if you can. You know, you're not going to be able to sell it for that much because it is just a mag rider, so people playing later on aren't really going to be too interested in it. But the fact of the matter is that it is a tradable item that you can only get through Luxian. So it's going to be very, very specific to when you can actually get this thing. And then otherwise, it's just a cardboard box. Kind of looks hilarious. Really makes me just think of Metal Gear, you know? Like, I don't know. There's something about... I was saying earlier, I wish that they would actually just have a mount where it would be the Metal Gear cardboard box that would go over your character's head, and your character would still walk normally. Like, you wouldn't actually have a mount animation. You would just be walking the same way that you normally do, but you'd have the cardboard box over your character, and you would just be like, you know, get the same movement speed of a mount, you know? But either way, it's still, like, I like this Mag Rider just because it's so derpy and stupid, you know? And it doubles because if you end up using it with the Vanguard, look, it's got eyes on the front of it, right? Yeah, totally. Because its feet fit through everything because the Vanguard's like such a fat character. And then for some weird reason, we've got Crummy Drummy, which is a new drumstick. I really have no idea why this is even in the game, but as you can see, this is going to end up being yet another unique mount specific to Luxian. So he actually does have a couple of these. Right here, but none of them are actually tradable. None of these were tradable, and even this weird drumstick, this isn't going to end up being tradable, as you can see, because I already bought it once, and I can't buy it again. So the way that you can tell if an item's tradable from Luxian is you buy it once, and then if you can keep buying it afterwards, then you know it's actually tradable. Now, again, I would say that you go for the shadowy wings if you can. You might want to go for the cardboard box because for the same amount of dragon coins, you're getting an item that is exclusive to Luxian that potentially could end up selling for more than the wings just because you'd be able to sell 4 of these versus 1 pair of wings. So I don't know. It's entirely up to you. Honestly speaking, I would recommend whatever version of Trove you're on, you check the store for all of these items and see what they're actually, you know, priced at. But the Wings of Shadowy Descent are going to end up selling as opposed to the Mag Rider might not. You know, it's kind of a risky situation whether you want to actually grab this or not because the wings are wings and they're really cool ones at that. If they ended up having like the Wings of Wizardry or something, that'd be nice. But you know, I kind of like this mount. Most of all, I think I just like the Vanguard in general. And the animation that he actually has on this thing is super duper smooth because he's actually got legs. Doesn't he just like look so like, yeah, he's actually really doing it very well. But either way, like, very cool stuff. Glad that Luxian's been back and actually has some cool things. And also, I just want to mention too, because I'm sure people are wondering, how you can actually kill Luxian. Yes, that's right. We're going to talk about that today. So what you actually do is in the hub, during the summertime, we're going to have these little bug dudes right here, right? So what you got to do with them is have a character that is weak enough. So you might need a starting account if you've already got all your classes maxed out. But you got to get a character weak enough to tag one of these guys. Sorry, I'm too powerful, like One Punch Man. You tag one of them to get their aggro, go over here and use jump pads to bring it over the wall. And then as you're standing by Luxian, you just try to jump up in the air or run away from it or something. And generally, you're just trying to lose the aggro of the creature, and it should just swap over to either Luxian or even another player. So what you can end up also doing is if you ever see somebody who's AFK in their cornerstone, like away from keyboard or just, you know, not playing the game or anything, like this guy right here, Ravid. Oh, he's not. Oh, I thought he was AFK. But you can lure the ladybugs over to other players that are unsuspecting, thinking that they're safe in the hub. And they can probably slowly die from it. It's got to be a starting player because those ladybugs don't do that much damage at all. But hashtag confirmed, they do in fact kill. Like, we've actually seen some people actually kill Luxian. And the funny thing is that almost all of the NPCs that they've had in the hub, they've actually been killable. Like, you could actually get an NPC, like another bot, you know, an enemy, to come to the hub and kill these guys. And they've slowly been patching each and every one of them. But Luxian hasn't really been patched yet. So that's kind of why we got to the point where we were able to knock him off the platform. But then everybody else that was hanging around just kept killing the bugs and stuff like that. And it was disappointing because we wanted to get him killed, man. Like, you know, after all that he put us through at the beginning months of the game and everything. But, oh, man, I love this Mag Rider, dude. Like, I want to do some funny videos and stuff just sneaking around with the Metal Gear theme. That's what it always makes me think of. But anyways, that's already it. I've prattled on far too long. You can check, our Discord is going to show all of these mounts and everything like that as well. But otherwise, thanks for watching, everybody. Very much appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, favorite, and subscribe for more daily content. And if you want to support me, you can always sponsor me or check links in the description for my merch store where you can buy this shirt and a bunch of others. We actually got some new shirts coming around the corner as well that I'm just trying to work out with them. And then there's also the option for Gawkbox, which is a way that you can donate to me for absolutely free. However, it doesn't work for everybody in Europe. Thanks for watching, everybody. Sayonara and stay epic.